Hey everybody, I wanted to do a different style video today. What if Rocksteady made Gotham Knights? Now, I'm going to be taking some liberties going off the canon ending of Batman Arkham Knight, and also taking what WB Montreal already had and intertwining it just a smidge better than how it was originally planned. Now, the Court of Owls will be the main villain of the game. That is a given. But this time we're going to be having a lot more liberties, and we're also going to be changing some stuff. So now, the map will be pretty much, you would have Founders Island, all that stuff, the Arkham City map, the map from Arkham Origins, and Bloodhaven, which will be the biggest out of all of them, connecting all three. Now, the reason I say this is because how I picture the map is pretty much you have the three islands and some other islands, and then one giant hub, big area that is pretty much Bloodhaven, which would be the main thing, or not really the main, but like some semi-main area of the map, kinda. Now, you would have pretty much the entirety of the Bat family that you could basically play as. Kind of. Nightwing, Robin, Batgirl, which is crucial, Red Hood, and Catwoman. Now, we will also tackle that mystery of the Ghost Batman, but we are going to keep in the canon of, yes, Bruce Wayne is dead. He is dead. We're retconning the whole thing, because I know that there's been a lot of videos like Degenerate Plays and other people have tried to explain this ending, and well, I'm just gonna go with it and just say for this version, Batman's dead. Batman's dead. He's dead. He's dead, 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 dead like the Joker. He basically killed himself in the explosion, or maybe we can also say that there's another reason why he did this, and that ties into the later thing with the Court of Owls, and also another organization as well. So, yes. So, basically, the game would kind of start out similarly. The Bat family has the corpse of Bruce, kind of like a prequel to the ending scene where, before the one you get with James Gordon, where he's lamenting about Bruce and all that jazz. But we're going to also take some liberties later on. So, Oracle would be the thing for just a bit, but this game would take place like a year and a half later after Arkham Knight. And at this point, Barbara is a little tired of being in the wheelchair, so she has Lucius do an experimental spinal surgery, which is kind of like the whole thing of why Barbara can walk in Gotham Knights, that was the one thing I thought was a pretty cool idea, and I wanted to reuse that but apply it to Barbara in this game so she could be Batgirl again. Pretty much the characters would all pretty much play the same as they did in Arkham Knight, with a lot of changes and a lot of refining and a lot of cool stuff, some additions and adding stuff. Now, there would also be tons of new enemies, and we are axing the Riddler. We are axing him. I am not dealing with him for a fourth game. I think he'll get referenced, but I think he would just kind of be iffy, because I don't really want to deal with him. So the game would start off, you can choose which knight you could play as. Each opening is different. They're in their own disclosed location, in their own unique mission. So if you play as Nightwing, you would be in Bloodhaven, basically going after a certain villain, and it would be a new villain that you haven't ever encountered before, depending on which knight you are playing. So for Nightwing, it would probably be one of Batman's rogues. I think I know that you have to fight, I don't know, Tweedledee or Tweedledum or something. I don't know. Or fuck it, Ratcatcher, or something. I don't know. No, you know what? I take that back. Firefly. There we go. Firefly. That works. You have to fight Firefly. Uh, Nightwing would probably be, searching through a building because there was as a reference to the Batman animated series episode with that introduced Firefly. He's looking for this hostage. Firefly wanted to get revenge on her a little again or something. Who knows? If you're playing as Red Hood, you would be in the sewers of Gotham hunting down the Ratcatcher. And if you're Robin, just some villain. I don't know which. We could think of something for each one. But if you're Catwoman, maybe you can go after the Riddler again and just humiliate him again, just because I think it'd be funny. I don't know. Maybe we'll bring him back for a small cameo. But I think this time around we will, depending on which Batman, they all have a central thing that'll connect them to the point that introduces the main story. When Batman died, he did upload a special file into the Bat family systems that some of them did not want to look at because they figured it would just be too painful. But Bruce was half counting on it, but half hoping that they would, and it would be the biggest, scariest thing. The Court of Owls. The thing he was looking more into than anything else, not just the Joker stuff, not just now because of the Arkham, army, but the court is the main thing he was looking into. Because even though he's been Batman for God knows how long, and they've only let him continue being Batman because they could not stop him. People have tried to stop Batman, but in this case, they knew they couldn't stop him. So they waited and played the long game and let him continue his crusade. Bruce would know of the court, and he a few times has interfered in their plans, which has basically made things difficult. So now, in this certain case, now that Batman is dead, the court is taking over Gotham piece by piece, slowly infiltrating it like a snake. And each mission kind of has to reflect that, where the villain that you so-called are after pretty much gets killed. And it's always by a Talon, which gives our first hint to something more developing in this game. Also, the refinement of each night's gameplay would be pretty much a given. It would be basically Batman Arkham Knight on steroids for each one. More gadgets, more stuff, and all that. I will say we will be bringing back for Nightwing, the darts. It was something cool that I liked in Stealth from Arkham City, and I was pissed that they removed it. I know it was difficult, but with Arkham Knight's, style of gameplay, I'm pretty sure it would have been neat to keep that. Same for the Sonic Batarang. Refine, retune, make it work. We're bringing back some old stuff. And maybe changing up some new stuff. Now, we will be bringing in a lot of new villains, a lot of stuff. We will have some old ones. Penguin will be in the game, most obviously. Harley Quinn will probably be in the game. And yes, Clayface will as well. But there will be a lot of new villains and a lot of stuff you will see. The but stay tuned for part 2, because I will actually go more in depth with the story and stuff like that. This is more just a first draft of my initial ideas for how I could picture Rocksteady's, version of Gotham Knights. So, if you guys want to see another video, please let me know down in the comments down below. Make sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. All that jazz helps me out. I will make a longer video at some point going over how I picture this game going more in depthly and all that jazz. But till then, peace out, everybody, and bye-bye.